Alright, y'all, so it's day 8, and I would say week 2 of Camp Nanowrimo was probably not off to a good start. I didn't do any writing at all this morning. If you watched my last video, you know, lately, this has just kind of been a bad week for me, like migraine-wise. So I just wasn't able to concentrate this morning. I just had some bad head pain. And fortunately, it's easing, but now, of course, I gotta go to work. So, I don't know how much writing I'm gonna get done today. And I don't know if I'm gonna get any writing done this weekend because I'm gonna be hanging out with my sister and my niece, which, of course, I'm very much looking forward to. And I'm starting to wonder something, you know, I don't know if April is a very creative month for me. And it seems like it would be. It's like, oh, it's spring and everything. But I remember last April, I was really just not in a good like headspace for writing, and my creativity just like took a nosedive. And I really think that was because of the pandemic and all the lockdowns and things that we had to go through. I remember that particular month last year, I got like over 4,000 words, just over 4,000 words, and that was it. And that's currently what my word count is now. And I mean, I'm hoping I can get more than that. I'm starting to doubt I can get the 25,000 words though, because April just seems to be a hard month. Just, you know, it's allergy season, and it's lots of, you know, rainy days, and like, you know, pollen gives me a migraine and rain gives me a migraine. And then it's like, oh my God, the mockingbird outside my house, he's back and he's annoying. And like, he chirps like every morning for about 20 minutes, like right when I'm about to sit down for writing. And so I just don't know if April is a good writing month. I'm just gonna wait and see, and maybe this week will get better. But so far, week 2 is not going so well. So yeah. Okay, so I did not do any writing today. I know, I really should have done some writing today, but I just didn't want to. I really just wanted to read my library book on my lunch break, and so that's what I did. I read during my lunch break. I didn't do any writing, and it actually feels really good to want to read again because it's been kind of hard for me to read lately. It's just, I love reading. I mean, I work in a library, of course I love reading, but it's just been kind of hard for me to concentrate on stories that are not my own lately. So it feels good to get lost in a book. So I did that today. When I got home from work, I didn't write because I was just too tired and had some things to do. So yeah, I didn't do any writing today. But I did have an idea for my story. So today at work, I actually had to watch this webinar about violence and why people are violent, like what kinds of things are going on in their life that makes them do violent acts. And when I was watching this webinar, like I actually started, you know, thinking about my character in my book, Adam. I was thinking about Rachel's ex-husband, Adam, who is a cop, and he was very abusive. And I realized that I need to develop this character a lot more. I just really haven't focused a lot on this character, and I really need to just figure him out and figure out why he is the way he is. And I thought originally I had planned that he came from kind of a very rich and wealthy family, and like his dad has like the business, but I couldn't figure out like why Adam was a cop. Like what was it about being a cop that Adam enjoyed? And I think that's been an issue with my story, like just something about it just like doesn't quite make sense. Because I'm thinking if Adam came from like a rich family, he would probably, work with his dad at his dad's business, whatever his dad does. I don't really know what his dad does. So I'm starting to wonder if maybe that idea is just not working. I don't think that idea is working. And that's fine because I'm thinking maybe I have a better idea. And I'm still kind of brainstorming, but like maybe Adam's dad is like a sheriff deputy. Or no, not a sheriff deputy. He's the sheriff. Maybe he's the sheriff. And maybe he's like buddy with like the police chief and like the town. And I don't know. I feel like he has like a lot of power. So I've always felt like that. I've always felt like he's had a lot of power, but maybe he's not rich with power. Maybe he's just powerful because he's the sheriff. Like, I don't know. So I'm just trying to work on Adam's backstory and what's going on with him. And then as far as him being abusive, like, well, why is Adam abusive? And maybe his mother was abusive because I feel like he's got a close relationship with his dad. So maybe his dad didn't beat him up, but maybe his mom messed him up. Like maybe he's got mommy issues. I don't know. Or maybe his mom left Adam and his dad. Like maybe she just completely left to go be with another man and abandon him, and maybe that's why he's got some resentment, or maybe that's why he's got some issues against women. I don't really know. I'm still working on figuring this out. So here's the point of this very long and rambling video, is that I did not get any writing done, but I was thinking about my story, so I think that kind of counts. Yeah, so maybe I'll work some of this stuff out in the morning. Hopefully I will be able to write. I hope I feel good tomorrow. Keep my fingers crossed. What day is it? Day 9? So this morning I actually got some writing done. I'm so happy. Maybe my muse is back. I don't know. I realized that there is a scene that I forgot to write. So I wrote the aquarium scene the other day, and I realized that I sort of forgot to write Rachel's reaction to that scene. So when you have a scene, it's like you have something happen, and then the next scene you want to have that character react to what happened, and I just completely forgot that scene. So I worked on that scene this morning. I worked on the scene where Rachel and her friend Teresa are chatting over some wine, talking about their days, and I didn't finish that scene, but I feel like I got enough of that scene in to where I can kind of go back to that scene later and kind of pick up where I left off. So that's good. So at least I got a little bit of writing done today. I forgot my exact word count. I think it was like 400 something words. So that's pretty good. Better than the 200 or 100 I got the other day. And I don't know if I'm going to write on my lunch break or not. I'm going to bring my wireless keyboard anyway, just in case I decide I want to do some writing. Or I might just do some reading on my lunch break. I don't know. But, yeah, so we'll see. Okay, that's all I got for now. Okay, so good news. I did get some writing done on my lunch break today. I got about an extra 200 words. So that's good. I decided what I was going to do, since I couldn't decide if I wanted to read on my lunch break or if I wanted to write on my lunch break. I decided to do both. So I read for half of my lunch break, and then I did a little writing for the next half of my lunch break. So I guess I will start back writing tomorrow. I don't do a lot of writing in the evening because my brain is just too tired by the end of the day. Morning is the best time for me to write, and so I think I will continue the scene that I was working on tomorrow. I'm still working on that same scene with Rachel and Teresa. Alright, so I'll check back with y'all later. Well, it's Saturday morning and I got some writing done. I'm so happy I got some writing done. I didn't get a whole lot of writing done, but I got 620 words, so that's still pretty good. I was kind of having issues with this scene I was writing because there's two scenes where Chase's sister shows up, Chase's druggy sister. And in one scene, she's showing up because she needs money to get her car fixed. And then in another scene, she's showing up because she needs a place to crash. And I got those scenes kind of mixed up. Like, I started to write the scene where she was going to stay at Chase's apartment and she had like her duffel bag with her and everything. And I realized I was like writing the wrong scene because that scene doesn't come yet. So I kind of had to go back to the whatever I had written before and kind of revise that a little bit to make it fit with the scene I was actually supposed to be writing. So some of what I've written already is kind of going to be used for a later scene in the story. But I think I got that straightened out. So now I currently have over 5,000 words for my current word goal count. And I'm pleased with that. I think that's pretty good. I don't know how much more writing I'm going to get done today because my sister and my niece are coming over to hang out. And so I got to get some cleaning done, and I have to do laundry, and I got to do towels, and all the like the usual stuff you have to do over the weekend, and got to go to the grocery store and all that stuff. So I don't know how much more writing I'm going to get done today. But I'm going to be thinking about my story, so I will think about it. I did look at my outline this morning, and I think what I'm going to do is change the week of spring break, because I had the spring break week before Easter. I think that should actually be after Easter, which I think it'll work out better in my story because I'm starting to come up with ideas for what my characters could do during the spring break time. And I think if it happens later in the story, I think it'll work out better because I think the characters will be a little closer by then. So I'm gonna have to maybe do some work on my timeline, but that's okay. You know, I can make changes as I go. That's no problem at all. I just have to see what works out best for the story. All right, so I will be back later with an update. So see y'all later. All right, y'all, it's day 13. And I haven't been doing these little videos in the past few days because I really haven't been doing any writing. I haven't done any work on my Camp Nanowrimo goal, and I'm starting to think that I am a little bit too distracted to work on this goal right now, and it's kind of just yeah, I know I could do the 25,000 words a month. I mean, because I've done 50,000 words in a month. That's not the issue. The issue is that I'm distracted by other things going on right now. So I'm gonna have to make a decision whether I want to continue with my Camp Nanowrimo goal or if I need to focus on some of the other things I need to get done, like getting One Big Mess ready for publication and, you know, some other things I have going on right now. Yes, I'm gonna have to make a decision if I want to keep going with it or if I need to take a break with it. And I still love the story. It's not that I love the story. I definitely will finish it this year. That is my goal, to finish the Rachel and Chase story. But it is taking a lot longer than I anticipated. And, you know, some stories are like that. Some stories just take a long time, and some stories are faster to write. And this one's just kind of taking a while. So I'm going to end this Camp Nanowrimo vlog for week 2, and I will be back with another video update later. See you guys later.